Hello, hello, everyone. You found your way to Rising Faith Forever Tarot readings and my little flip book. And this is going to be a reading for Leo. How are all my Leo lions out there? And your birthstone is jade. It's like a black. So, I hope you like that little card I made for you Leos. So, this is going to be a reading for, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And it is going to be past, present, and future. Past, present, and future for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Also for your cross watches, dealing with a Leo, not dealing with a Leo, just watching. That's cool too. Just watching. So Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, past, present, and future. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, cross watches. So reading for Leo, past, present, and future for Leo. Past, present, and future for Leo. That's too many cards. Past, present, future for Leo. My lovely Leos. My bright, shining Leos. Sorry, those cards are backwards. Alright, past, present, and future. A lot of cards are jumping, but nothing's popping out. Past, present, and future for Leo. 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 Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Leo. Leo, Leo. I'm trying to get the energies flowing. Come on, Leo. Leo, Leo, Leo. Already done, like, this is my 5th reading so far. I don't think it's the longest time I've been shuffling, but it's getting there. All right. Dropping all my cards. Alright, so Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Whoa, Leo, like the whole deck's just falling out here. What's going on? Leo, why you doing me like this? Giving me such a hard time today. Oh, it's okay. We gonna get through this, Leo. We gonna get through this. Got one card out, so let's see your present, Leo. Let's see your present. Well, this card was in my hand. I'm gonna go with that one. Maybe if they flip out, and maybe the message is for you. All right. Leo, Leo, Leo. Let's see. Leo, Leo. That's your future. This one popped out. Popped out just for a reason. Alright, we're going with it. Leos are so sunny and magnanimous. It doesn't matter what the reading is. You'll get through it. We'll all get through this. Alright, so let's just see. Four of Wands. Sorry, I just dyed my hair yesterday. Got like a bit of a chemical burn. A bit itchy. Four of Wands. Four of Wands. Four of Wands. Okay. Okay, this is your past energy, Leo, in your recent past, or it just could be any past something for Leo. If you don't have a good time, it's your own silly fault. Core meaning, celebrating and I know the word, I just can't say it. Culmination of events or of the achieving of a goal. So it's a celebration. Congratulations, Leo. It seems like something recently in your past had something to celebrate over, or the situation is favorable. Maybe you're not seeing it that way, but it is. When you've come from favorable circumstance. The irrepressible energy of the Wands is expressed with this exuberant joy. In this card, if any number could represent fire, it would be the 4. Structure and stability do not seem like natural friends for such an energetic element. What we see here, though, is that the right sort of structure can let fire shine even brighter, like having a wood stove in your house. You feel a little warmth a lot better in a closed space of a house than you would outside, where the heat escapes. So it's good to have an enclosed space. Gives you a chance to shine. But it could also feel like a cage for you Leos that like to get out. Today is a special day because they have decided to make it special. They are carving out a moment in time and an area in space to create a celebration. Wands are erected, festooned with bright flowers and ribbons. Rich colors cover the ground. Generous baskets of full food spill over abundantly. The enthusiastic event planners do their most festive party grab. Everything bright and colorful and delicious and wonderful is brought together. The effect is one of undeniable joy. The energy created here promises to shower more goodness on the participants. For one of the hostesses finds a fortuitous card among the party items, clearly a good omen that a good time will be had by all. If you get invited to this party, you will have probably finished up a creative endeavor and are ready to create your achievement. More than likely, the project will have been a group effort or involved with a group in some way. One of charming, old-fashioned interpretations for this card is marriage, perhaps because the structure resembles the bowls used at Jewish weddings. A marriage, too, is a creative endeavor, all the wooings, and a group-related celebration. If this card is accompanied by the Lovers, the Hierophant, or the 2 of Cups, or the 10 of Cups. Not the 2 of Cups, but there's the 5 of Cups. A wedding may be in the future. Also, a pair of justice card. It could mean a civil ceremony, type of marriage coupled with a celebratory party. Okay. And then we got 5 of Cups for you, Leo. This situation looks interesting, Leo. I hope it's Okay, so in the past, it seems like you've celebrated something. It was a collaborative thing. Maybe it was a marriage, a birth, maybe not a birth. It was a celebration of something underway. If you felt very in your niche, or one would think like it was good. And now in the present situation, we have the 5 of Cups. Okay, so the 5 of Cups, I told him not to mind about the mess, but he was too far into his sobbing and couldn't leave off. I guess crying over spilt milk comes to mind here. Experience of loss and grief. Leo, are you feeling like cut off from the celebration? Or maybe there was a celebration and you were left out of it, or maybe you were in it. But to gain something, an experience, there was probably a loss and a grief of something else. And maybe in this present moment, you're taking this present time to mourn what it is you didn't decide or didn't take or didn't have. It's often a conflictive duality for humanity to want what they don't have, or a regret for a mistake that cannot be unmade or something. Well, this is what it says here. A regret for a mistake made that cannot be unmade. Missing a past that can never be recovered. Crying over spilt milk. In this suit of cups, the cups are how we hold, contain, and organize our emotion. The liquid they contain is raw emotion. When a cup has been toppled, knocked over by our own carelessness, or dashed from our hand by someone else, the emotions and liquid pouring out, dripping to the ground, and seeping back into the earth, try as we might, we'll never get that liquid in the same whole and pure form back into the cup, no matter how valiant our attempts. Whatever we had before is completely and utterly gone. Remember the Ace of Cups and the constant flow in and out of the cup. That is our ideal state of being. Whenever we find our cup empties, they will in time be filled again. In this image, a compassionate barmaid watches with sympathy as her customer is racked with loss. His pain is almost as hard for her to witness as it is for him to experience. She standing to his right represents the future and all that it has to offer, but he is not ready for a new glass of anything. His head, his mind, all his focus is all to the left. The past, remembering the sweetness of the past, makes the present, the spilled cups, all the more bitter. When you get this card, approach the situation with tenderness. This is a time of deep sadness and loss. Feelings are raw and intense. We do like to gloss over these situations, diverting our attention to the promise of a better future and happy moments ahead that will come in time. For now, take a cue from the barmaid. Be on hand with limitations and sympathy. There are times when there is nothing to be done except to have a good long cry. While mourning a loss is normal, if there is concern about an extreme or unhealthy lengths of depression, watch for the Ten of Swords or the Moon along with this card. Okay, so it's not, there's no moon, but those of you who might have Leo in your moon, watch out for depression. Don't let this get you down. Like see, he's looking to the past, or what he thought his past represents, but he's not really enjoying. Like right now, this person is there trying to make you feel better, is giving you all the life is your future. And it seems like you're not giving them much attention, or you're not giving them. And perhaps, if you don't value them, perhaps they'll stop asking if you want a drink. I mean, I hope not. I hope not, Leo. I mean, there's always going to be someone out for you to buy you a drink, Leo. But I'm saying that, no, you're not going to accept the glass, are you, if you're not ready? So make sure you understand what was spilt and what you've left behind, and what you regret. Understand it so that you can move on and move towards something that you want. And Leo, you have that ability to attract what you want. You're that light, happy sunshine, that strong energy of nothing grows without the sun. And the sun is always there to replenish. And when you're around people, they feel like you're the sun in their lives. And when you're gloomy like this, all they want to do is make it cheer you up. And it's so disheartening to see you down, Leo. And you may be showing this to people or may not. Whether you believe you're showing it or not, trust me. Somebody in your life, someone who loves and cares and knows details and is paying that close attention to you, Leo, they know that you're feeling off. And they know this. So if you agreed to something with this person and then you're having setbacks, or, it's okay to question connections, but don't waste your or other people's time trying to figure it out too long, or be kind during that process while you figure it out. If that's what you're at, or maybe you just need to realize that old energy of this expectation of what you had, it's like a spilled cup. It'll never be what it was. Even if you try to force it, the connection or the thing, or stuff it back in the cup, it never goes back in the same. So you need to focus on the future, the good times you can move towards, not the times you've already had with people. Maybe if that's a message for some of you Leos. Okay, now the future is the King of Wands. Or Knight of Wands, sorry. Okay, Knight of Wands. Okay. Leo, your future is the Knight of Wands. Now, this can be representative of a male or a female in your life. If you're a male Leo, this could be a female who has a little bit of some masculine energy to her. Not saying that she's like a full-on tomboy or anything like that, or but I'm saying she'll have masculine energy. And if you're a girl Leo, this is a male in your life, then he's in touch with his feminine sides of his inner. Knight of Wands. Sorry, Knight. Yeah, so, okay, so, and if it's a male, yeah, sorry, okay, so, I assure you, I do not need to read those hieroglyphics in order to conquer this situation. The Knight of Wands is someone who acts based on will, inspiration, or passion. And before I make an assertion, I will finish reading. The Knight of Wands is intensely passionate. This passion fuels her will and colors her actions, which are bold and large, with the appearance of confidence. Engaging her dedication does not take long. Unlike the swords, she does not require a convincing argument like the cups. She does not dreamily consider what might be or what might have been. And unlike the pentacles, she does not need any sort of plan. Yes, getting her to throw in with you won't take long. But if you don't catch her fancy immediately, she will lose interest. She responds to a spark that resonates within her. And there is no way of knowing ahead of time what will create that magical chord. For this night, the fire of the desert and the mysteries of an ancient culture have captured her heart, mind, and soul. In it, she sees the very qualities she desires for herself. Indeed, she probably already has them, but does not yet realize it. Although she doesn't know it, Egypt is playing the role of a mirror for her, and so her relationship with Egypt is not necessarily with Egypt itself. She is not really in love with Egypt. She is in love with the qualities of that land and that time that she wants to see it herself. She does want to conquer and own Egypt and all that it represents within herself. How, unfortunately, she does not fully understand that and therefore sets out to capture a metaphor. If the knight comes in your life, don't be fooled by the appearance of confidence, knowing that is actually determination. She is looking for something within herself, but has focused her search externally by paying attention to what captures her attention. You can discern what she really wants if you can help her discover it within herself. You will not only have done another human a great service, you will have won a devoted, passionate, and brave friend. Okay, Leo. The situation, it seems like it's specific to something, but also that it could mean different things for different Leos, gender specific, and relationship role specific, and all that. But this is just what I'm getting. There was a happy time in the past. Maybe there was different people in your past, elements of your past. And now you're having this new sort of relationship. And maybe you're comparing it to what you've had in the past. And that kind of makes you feel like, it's not what I had, so it's not good enough. But it doesn't necessarily mean it's not good enough. I mean, this person, someone who asks me some will, inspiration, and passion. This is a very, like when you've had passions and things and your will, she has acted accordingly and has been confident. So you may not see her as this barmaid. She might be coming off like, I'm cool, you're cool, I'm cool. But really, she could probably care a little bit deeper. But it's almost like she wants to care deeper, but she knows there's a block. Let's be real, though. There's a little bit of a block. Maybe he or she, could be right, this card's a female, so I'm just saying that. Perhaps she or he would like to approach you in a more accommodating way, but because you're not open, and they can tell you're not open, perhaps they're not as offering as they could be if they knew you were in the mood. So you're not acting like you're in the mood. This person if something else piques their fancy and serves them better, they will move on. Oops. See, that's perfect night example. They're not going to stop to figure you out You know, they don't need to read the hieroglyphics. They're going to force you by action to move out of that situation. And perhaps that's what's causing you to be a little more hesitant, regretful, because you're being kind of pulled out of it. But really, it's an offering to do something new. And perhaps, whether you are fully entrenched the way you think, but this person has passed too. Maybe they're not as entrenched as you fear they might. Maybe they're not as emotionally open to intimacy either. Or maybe, like, you know, perhaps, like, they could be playing it cool or playing whatever way you're playing it, but could not be saying the full truth. They could just be, like, boastfully, you know, just talking up a lot of air at you, you know, like, kind of like, I'm not saying it's not right or wrong. I'm just saying they're mirroring you because they don't want to seem like they have the underhand. Does that make sense? And perhaps that coming off is making you feel maybe a little bit more worse because it's just not, it doesn't have any flavor to it because they're just nonchalant like you. They're mirroring that, you know? So perhaps if you would like to see their truth hidden, Leo, behind them and see some more honesty, perhaps if you got out of this funk a little bit and channeled some of that past energy of whatever made it magical or relationships, you know, try to incorporate a little bit of that into trying to encourage a new type, you know. I mean, rather than sit there all mopey, he may as well engage this night, this female or male, and see where it goes. But not to see it as old eyes, but to try to use your old vibe to inspire you to try to pull something else out of this night. Because I feel like there's something underneath the surface very, very worth seeing. But I feel that if you stay in this state, they could stick around to decipher you. But they will only decipher you, I feel, like if you make it obvious. I feel like they're the type to just mirror your energy. So if you're not going to give more, they won't give more. So if you're kind of waiting to figure out if they'll give you more, or emotionally, I mean, or you know what I mean? Like, for whatever reason, this night is your future. So make the best of it. Like, I don't know, it doesn't sound very involved. But I think it's a better situation than you're first seeing it. Maybe you think her intention is like a typical female, just to, you know, service you, or a male to service you in that way. Whatever gender role you're into, but whatever the norm that you think you're going to get, perhaps it's not that way. Perhaps they are meeting you the way you're meeting them. But perhaps, just like you, they would like a little bit more flavor, a little bit more of this in their life, feeling celebration. Perhaps they need that celebration too, you know? And that's why they're hanging out with you, to kind of get that light and that Leo, that sunshine. And if you're not exhibiting that energy, Leo, you know, they might go off to something else shinier. They might, I'm not saying they would abandon you, but I'm saying that you won't capture their heart or interest if you stay in this state. Nobody, quite frankly, nobody wants to see anybody in this state. Not because we don't understand or we want to force you out of it. It's just that you're hurting in this situation. We don't want to see you hurting. You want to do what it takes to get out of that situation, Leo. You want to be positive. And that's by remembering the good times and trying to figure out how you can create some new good times. So that way you can bring out the best in these new types of connections that are very much in the same boat as you. I mean, you've loved and lost, they've loved and lost, you have regrets, they have regrets. Perhaps there's something to share there, and if you're more honest, perhaps they can be more honest. That's all I'm saying. And that's all I'm going to say about that. So Leo, you're so positive and you always show that sun. You're always right. So you yourself and others may not know always how to deal with that negative, or not negative, but that shadow work, feeling that down. Like you don't know how to show that to the world, and that's okay. But I believe that whoever this person is, they're a little bit in the same boat, and they're feeding off your energy. They won't move any further than you're willing to move. But I do feel like they're interested. I don't need to read the hieroglyphics to conquer it. That's what she said. So she doesn't care about the details. She already made up her mind she's interested. She wants that energy. She wants it. She don't know why, because you haven't really given her all the best of you, have you, Leo? You've kind of been like, or him or her. You haven't really given the best of yourself to this person, and they sense it. They know it. That's why they're withholding too. It's almost like get you back. They're not gonna stay in on your level, perhaps. Maybe that's who they are. Like they're just gonna wait for you to move out of it. But they want you. They want you to move out of it. They are willing to offer you, and they're willing to fight for you. If you stay in this state too long, their assistiveness could turn obsessiveness, you know? So I'm saying that be honest with yourself on the connections that make you happy. Is it the person, or is it just you're not social? It's okay to not be sociable, to take a night off, or to not go out, or to have that date, or this or that. It's okay to cancel sometimes and to take some time for yourself to figure it out. But if you are in this attitude, it's okay to have shoulders to cry, and it's okay to seek for help. But if you're not, there's nothing that they can offer you. If you're not willing to get out of that mood yourself, if you're not willing to communicate with them or to try to gain something from them to get you out of that mood, then you shouldn't be out. If you're just going to punish them with your negative presence, so to speak. I mean, I'm not going to tell people what to do, but I'm just saying, that's not your best self, Leo. That's not your best self. I'm so sorry, Leo. Whatever got you down or feel regret, your past was beautiful. There's lots of things in your past. There's lots of things in you that's beautiful to celebrate. And other people are coming to you, and they see what you have to offer, what you have to celebrate, and they want to celebrate with you, and you're not allowing them. You're at the party, Leo, but you are not dancing. Why are you not dancing? As the lion lost his heart, lion thinks no one will protect his heart. There's someone there that'll protect your heart. Or at least, well, you guys will figure out on that journey together how to know yourselves more. And that's what we're here to do. All right, lots of love, my Leos. I hope you guys get through this, and yeah, like and subscribe if this was helpful, and thank you so much. See ya next time.